Hey everybody, Mike here. So for another little bonus video, I figured I would do a little tour of the house. You know, just to show you where I filmed my videos for the past 5 years, which is awesome. Been doing this for 5 years and I love it. But yeah, I just figured I would do this little bonus behind the scenes video. So what I'm showing you right now is like the garage and like there's my car right there. I drive a Subaru Legacy, which is awesome. So in the backyard out there, what you can see is, of course, I filmed one video out there when MCrewDude and Zeke were running from the Yeti, and there's a fallen tree back there because of a massive windstorm that happened a couple years ago. It was pretty serious, and yeah, it's snowing. Not too bad though. There's our grill and our table. About 10 years ago, my dad, he used to grill stuff all the time. It was really good. He even invited the neighbors over because they just moved in at the time. And yeah, it was pretty cool. I kind of wish we could have done that again over the summer, but you know. So right now I'm standing in the kitchen, which is a lot of you might remember some videos I did in here, like when I did A Friend in Need Indeed. I had Francois sitting on the far corner, and there used to be like this giant watch-looking clock on the wall, but it wasn't working. But yeah, yeah, this clock up here is probably what we all remember. Yeah, we've had that like over 25 years before I was born, even. Yeah, so that's pretty old. And yeah, there's the fridge. And before I move on, I just want to show you like one thing. How many of you actually remember these? Because my mom just pulled this out not long ago. It's these little little plushy things from a McDonald's to promote the Tigger movie. So when I saw this, it was like, oh, cool. Because yeah, I remember like when we were kids, we just collect those things back when McDonald's toys were actually cool. So I have Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Owl. So yeah, they had like a bunch of others too. So yeah, I had those like back when I went on, I think, my first vacation to Disney. So yeah, it was kind of nostalgic. So and here is the dining room. I almost never film in here, but right now I'm just doing some paint work. I know they're going to be a little pissed at me for showing this, but it's like, you know, sometimes I feel like it's fun to look back on once the project's done. So, that old television over there is like what used to be the downstairs bathroom is now like just for storage and stuff. That's the cellar. Nothing really of substance to show. I've never filmed there, but it's like, you know, just what you would imagine. And yeah, this is the living room where I have done filming, and this is the furniture. What's pretty cool is that this is all from the same set. Obviously, there's of course a couch, love seat, and the chair. Whereas before there was this big sectional and another chair, but of course we had it replaced after the cats ripped it apart. And getting to back to what I was talking about in my commentary for the Christmas special, the ceiling lamp is right there, so that kind of creates lighting problems. So where I'm standing is like where the tree would have been. Say Threefer was sitting there, MCrewDude and Alex were on the couch, Gary's on the floor, and Zeke is on the chair over there. So yeah, I just wanted to give you like a full like view, like so you can see everything. But yeah. I have filmed from this angle before, and like there's our current television. I mean, I don't use it, but so I don't think I've ever filmed from this angle. Like this is going up the stairs. I'll just get the light on there. So yeah, I'll just take us up here. Yeah. So my room's right here. I'll save that for last. Up in front of us is the bathroom. You know, the only time I ever filmed in there was during A Friend in Need Indeed, where I was laying on the floor crying and eating cantaloupe. So, yeah, just a back room, you know, just, it's whatever. I'll just, you know, briefly show you what's in here. Okay, so this used to be my computer. Yeah, it's pretty big and old. But yeah, I used to occupy this room now, like Dad uses it to get his work done and stuff, and you might remember this room from when I was confronting Evil Santa in the Christmas video. So I just want to give brief backstory on this, because I never showed this before. This is, of course, a massive plush tiger, and I actually won that from a ring toss game in Hershey, Pennsylvania, so yeah, it's pretty funny. Dad wasn't expecting me to win, but when I did, it's like, you know, we carried it back to the car like a big game hunter, and then, yeah, it's pretty cool. I had that thing in my room for a little while. So, I believe I've talked about most of everything. Now I'm gonna, like, go into my room. So, yeah, kind of, you know, get the layout of it. Like, behind me is, my parents' room, but I'm not really gonna go in there. Okay, so, here's my room. A lot has changed over the years, like, especially on the wall up here, because beforehand I had, like, all kinds of, like, little, pictures and stuff. I've always had this Impossible Creatures poster and the little, MCrewDude below it, but this is new. This is, a Horizon Zero Dawn thing I got from GameStop, and I just put this one up, like, last week, Life is Strange. I actually bought this off Redbubble, along with a handful of, stickers and stuff. And so, yeah, okay, so, of course, this is the angle where I've always filmed from. And what I like about it, it's kind of like a three-dimensional thing, so you kind of get, like, a sense of, depth, and I really liked that. And I've always had a new calendar. Beforehand, it was, like, Assassin's Creed, and another one was Hooters, so, yeah, pretty funny. Handful of necklaces. So, up on the wall here, yeah, I got the shark head, and this, I was a part of it was a sort of a summer program called Youth Care, back in, it was like from 2007 to 2010 that I was a part of it. So this was, from 2007, shadows kind of get in the way, but, okay, so, the one in the upper, left in the striped polo, that's me. I used to wear striped polos all the time, kind of weird. So here, this is from the following year, 2008, which is one of my favorite years, because, I mean, a lot happened in 2008, I'm happy about that. So yeah, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but this guy right here, that's my good friend Jake. I still see him from time to time, and that guy, that was Mike. Unfortunately, he and I don't talk anymore, but, you know, sometimes friends just come and go, unfortunately. Yeah, I got a cork board. Let's see, some posters, fun stuff. Like some of my games, and I got a few Stubbins plushies, like you see. You got Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, Sly Cooper, and Nathan Drake. So a problem I've always had, which is why the video looks a little fuzzy, is because, yeah, the overhead light is right up there, and it's really bright, which is why I've always had, like, some problems with lighting. I used to film, like, with the camera sitting on my bed here, but that caused, like, it to look kind of dark because of the way the light was positioned. So, right here is my, my new laptop, the one that, you might remember Gary was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on. So, yeah, that's my new laptop. I like it. It's pretty fun. And, down here, that's my old one sitting right there. Yeah, it sucks because, you know, unfortunately I couldn't use it for more than an hour before it shuts off, which is stupid. Yeah. Yeah, these little guys, I'm gonna do a video on them, like, hopefully next. So, yeah, I'll just let you know about that. So, over the years I've had, like, collector's editions. As you can see, I've got, Infamous 2, Uncharted 3, The Order 1886, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I had others in the past, but I ended up selling them just because I needed money and also space. So, oh, I even got Fallout New Vegas behind Nathan Drake there. So, I collected a few pop figures. Got Fallout 4 ones, Horizon Zero Dawn ones, and it's pretty cool. And oh, in case you're wondering, that little parrot, that's a small clock that Ian gave me. So yeah, I've kept that. It's really nice. The game consoles I currently own are PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 right there, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I got the Xbox One like early last year. I got it from some guy on Let Go, which was really cool. but it's not my favorite console out there, unfortunately. So, over here, I have some brochure holders that I actually made out of cardboard, which is kind of cool. I actually made those to put my Access brochures and menus and crap. And some things I got from the PlayStation Experience. I didn't actually go. I just went to the live stream presentation that was shown in, I believe it's Marlboro, because that was one of the main locations where they showed the PlayStation in the theater. My PlayStation E3 presentation in the theater is what I mean. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's something I got from Rhode Island Comic Con. There was an artist there, pretty cool. Some posters I haven't put up. Yeah, more stickers. Yeah, Fallout 4, if you can't tell, I'm a big fan. So, this is a wall where I keep, like, a lot of my accomplishments on. Because, to be honest, like, I get depressed sometimes, but I always like to have something that reminds me of, like, my accomplishments and stuff. The big thing right here, I did karate for about 4 years, and I achieved a black belt, but sadly I haven't gone back since. I'd like to, though. This was from when I got all of my little pins from Mass Audubon locations, which is a so like a national. It's not really a national park. It's like a nature preserve in the state. So they've got many locations. I actually collected all the pins from their sites, which is awesome. I'm happy about that. My associate's degree. Some other little things like my class ring, and yeah, my little volunteer tag from when I worked at the zoo. And as you can see, there's signed pictures from Nolan North and Troy Baker when I saw them at the Boston Fan Expo, which, if you saw my review of Unearthed, I got them to say a few things at the end, and what's funny is that I like to count that video as like the most expensive video I ever made because, well, the game cost $5, and to get Troy and Nolan to say some things at the end, that was like $50 each, so the whole video was essentially $105, which is pretty funny. And funny thing about Troy Baker is that when I saw him, I just told him that, like, hey, I'm a big fan, and I was doing this Uncharted overview special, and he thought that was cool, and then, like, I said, and it's a comedy show, so I'm doing, like, Unearthed at the end. Since he did a role, well, he was a voice in that game, he just was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. And then what was funny is that he told me about how he got called to do that, and I think it was either Semaphore or whoever the casting company was. They were a little disingenuous with him because essentially what he told me was that they called him in. They was like, hey, we're going to just do some voice work for a demo and stuff, which I guess it technically was. And so he comes in and he's like, oh no, it's Uncharted. So yeah, he was doing that, but it's like he was like, yeah, I'm just trying to put that behind me now. So he gladly gave a little shout out, which I was happy about. So yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of plushies. Like over here, I've got Ratchet and Clank and a Coca-Cola bottle, and yeah, right here got a plush Deathclaw, cool. Scarf from Journey. This is just closet right here. Of course, my tower of video games. When I did Search for the Worst, this was the tower that Jason knocked over. Because, like I said, I wasn't actually in Joe's house. So, as you can see, that's Gary up there. He's just sitting there. Some, like, outfits and stuff. Let's see if I can find... Okay, this is Zeke's duster. Some other stuff. Okay, so here is MCrewDude's jacket, and his hat is right up there. You can't see as dark, but yeah, it's right there. Wildlife Explorer, which is a really, really fun, well, it's a very educational, like a book. It's a binder book we can put like collectible info sheets into, and I use that for the 2nd grade all the time. And when it came in the mail one day, I was really excited, and I just ordered it and stuff. Okay, so, oh yeah, you can't really see it, but that white box there, Henry's Amazing Animals, the game. Fun little throwback to a video I made like about 4, maybe more years ago. So yeah. So yeah, it's a That's pretty much all there is here. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys one final look at the place. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.